Hello and welcome once again. I'm shifting gears and presenting you the first in a series of concise quick tip videos to help broaden your tactical efficiency. Are you tired of this happening to you? Take out a little insurance with some tank traps and deny your opponents the opportunity while maintaining a more forward support position. Anti-tank mines are also a good deterrence for this tactic. If you're advancing on a position with little to no cover, try this tactic, assuming you have artillery available. Fire a salvo into the middle of your open space using either direct control or the fire at ground command, and what this will do ideally is leave you a cluster of impact craters, which will not only provide depressions for infantry to crawl into, but also slightly raise the areas around the crater that will provide prone infantry some reprieve from machine gun fire as you advance on your objective. It's also good to keep this in mind when you're calling artillery on advancing enemy troops, as sometimes in the long run you may be providing avenues of approach to your points. Snipers are excellent units for harassing enemy troops and providing tactical awareness in situations where you have a decent idea of where the enemy troops are hiding. Most decent players will attempt to repair damaged vehicles. However, if you think you can overrun the position in the future, harass their crewmen and prolong the repairs until you do. In cases where you and your opponent both have entrenched infantry in a capture zone, keep in mind the number of infantry, what rank they are, and how close they are to the center determines who is in control of the zone. I'll show you a sequence of events that you always want to avoid. As you can see, the light vehicle was extended too far forward in an attempt to dislodge enemy troops from their sandbags. A hidden AT gun made short work of it. It's always a good idea to scout ahead as much as possible before committing your resources. When scouting, don't leave your infantry in open fire mode, as they will engage at will as soon as they spot an enemy. Hold or return fire mode will allot you much more intelligence. As you can see, our scout is making it much farther than the previous one and has spotted our AT gun. We can even leave him in the bushes to keep an eye on it. Super weapons, such as the Sturmtiger, can deliver awesome destruction at the cost of lengthy reload duration. An effective solution for this is to check your range, then use the fire at ground command in order to allow your attention to be directed elsewhere. Then, suddenly, like a fist from the heavens! The destructibility of the environment is one of the coolest features of this game. Early on, many players realize that AT grenades will clear infantry from buildings and deny them cover. This is effective against just about any type of hard cover. However, the fragmentation effect of certain AT weapons can also be useful against groups of infantry, such as in this case with the US bazooka. M20s come with a bazooka in their inventory. If you have an extra AT supportman or other high-ranking infantry, go ahead and get it out of there. Don't put it to waste. Light vehicles are many times only effective when supporting infantry. They're vulnerable to just about any type of explosion or armor-piercing ammunition, and many times lack a large field of view. An effective way to retreat your vehicles after a push is to hold shift and right-click backward in about 15-meter increments. This keeps the vehicle's front armor facing forward and frees your attention for directing your infantry. This tip is effective for just about any type of vehicle. If you become aware of an opportune moment to bring your light vehicle back to the front, as in the case with our officer, you can easily click the vehicle's picture in your squad management bar and give the order to move up without completely redirecting your attention. Now you can engage the enemy infantry to hamper their advance and retreat back to safety again. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.